Hey you guys, what's up? It's Steez, welcome back to my channel. Yep, you're in luck. This will be my second video, within like a few hours of each other. I'm not gonna say a few because I think it's been like, well, okay. I guess, I don't know the point of this video, or in today's video, welcome back to my channel by the way, I think I already said that, but if I didn't, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. This is the exact same look from 6 hours ago, on the dot. My lips are a little bit chapped, but nothing has faded. I'll show you guys like with just my little ring light thing. My highlight hasn't moved, nothing has moved, my falsies haven't moved at all. Everything is like super in place, and I think we all should thank Dickinson's original Witch Hazel Toning, Setting, and Refreshing Spray, because it's brand new. It was in the new section at Walmart whenever Joe, my boyfriend, got it for me and surprised me with it, as well as these two lipstick shades that I unboxed and swatched for you guys and did a full face and everything, and then combined them in the video that followed that one. But I've never, okay, I know, like, first world problems and hashtag basic bitch problems, you know, I get it, but it's my first setting spray. It's the only setting spray I've ever used, but nothing has moved. Like, I have combo skin, like, there aren't any, like, oily patches, you know what I mean? Like, could it use a little buffing? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But not bad, like, at all. Like, that highlight hasn't moved. Like, that blush is still on point. It was subtle, if you guys remember. But this Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Mousse is what I'm wearing, shade Crimson Sky. And it's holding up really, really well. I guess we could do, because it's like 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning here. My sleep schedule is a little questionable, you know, but it is what it is. I'm just going to top, the only thing I'm going to do, just because I feel like those lips are lacking a little bit of sheen like they weren't earlier, but it's been 6 hours. I'm just going to top this with a little bit of this moisturizing LA Colors Plumping Lip Gloss right here. I've had it for like a year, probably way too long, but it really does plump up your lips, and it has this like metallic duochrome kind of sheen to it. It's everything. See what I mean? Oh. Instant highlight for this lips. It's so buttery, it's so creamy. Okay, that just totally refreshed the look. But, I feel so pretty, I don't want to mess it up just yet. But then again, let me just look into my little makeup repertoire and see if there are any colors of shadow from any of my palettes, you know, that are just like calling my name. Let's see. Maybe not. There might not be any. You know what I mean? Sometimes there aren't that I'm like, I don't really feel like it. But I think I do feel like it. Now that I have these like Mariah Carey like circa 2002 like Shake It Off lips. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. This is a 6-hour-old look, so I'm definitely going to improve on this little number I have going on. We're gonna dive into my Morphe 35K palette, and which brush shall I use this time? She's always been pretty good to me. How about her? She's pretty cool. Little drugstore brush, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, one of those. But what do you guys think? I'm looking at these two tones right here. For some reason, these two tones are really standing out. Like these two, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's something really sandy and beautiful about them. You know, they're both, well, I don't know if they're both, yeah, they're both metallics. A lot of these from this palette are metallics. But, and these two, I haven't really delved that deeply into these two. So I'm thinking I might just combine the two and give myself a little bit of a morning smoky eye effect for you guys. I'm just gonna mix the two colors. I'm gonna try to like, and I dampened the brush before I started filming. I cleaned and dampened the brush with hot water and Dawn, like us girls do, us girls and boys do. Okay, I think there's some pigment on that brush. Let's see here. Okay, let's just have my insignia LED lighting going. Pack down to that lash line on both sides before I really decide what I'm going to do completely. Okay. Subtle. Not mad at it. Look up close. It's so much prettier than than it translates on camera. It really is. It's like a gorgeous. The only way I can describe it is like a beigey, sandy, metallic, but it's beautiful. Trace that brow. Paranoid about that. They're sisters, not twins, but hello, like a minute, less than a minute and a half, smoky eye tutorial. Without even going for that look. Honestly, that was not what I was going for. I mean, I did say smoke, so I guess I was going for that, but that's not, I didn't expect it to be so effortless. And for these lashes to really be holding up, and you can thank Ardell and my boyfriend for helping me apply them, because it's, this does not all just happen on its own. Trust me, it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. I mean, you can laugh all you want, but that's an old Dolly Parton quote, and I always give credit where it's due. Would not take credit for something that Dolly said. You know what I mean? Love, live, and stand for Dolly. Who else has heard Miley and Dolly's duet or collaboration on Miley's album Younger Now? I'm sure a lot of people have, but it's called Rainbow Land. It's so good. At the beginning, sometimes I get distracted by my lips, I can't help it. But at the beginning of the song, Dolly's like, "Hey Miley, you know, I'm in Nashville, busy as you are, you know," and then she's like, "I'm going to put this on a cassette, and then I'll put it on a CD, and then I'll send it off to you." Oh, I'm so high-tech. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like a weirdo. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Honestly, comment down below. Let me know. Also, while I'm on the subject of commenting down below, to let Steez know about things, what do you guys, honestly, like, what's your honest opinion? What should I do for my 100 subscriber giveaway? I'm currently 3 away. I mean, now that I've said that publicly, I'm sure I'm going to lose 2 or 3. That just happens. Whenever I had 100 subscribers, like 4 or 5 days ago, and I made an announcement about it, and lost them, which is fine. To each their own, whatever, you know what I mean? But, I really am going to do something whenever, for, like, my 100th subscriber celebration, you know, it's going to be, like, some kind of giveaway. But your job, or not your job, but something I'd really appreciate, as viewers and subscribers, even if you're not subscribed, whatever, if you happen upon this video, and, you want, like, it doesn't really, but what I'm trying to say is, anybody can win. I just want some suggestions on, like, if I should do, like, an eyeshadow palette, you know, an entire line of, like, foundation, concealer, you know, etc., whatever, like, any of your favorite, like, YouTube, beauty gurus, like, if they have a new line, anything like that, because, having 97 subscribers is a huge milestone for me, seeing as, like, I'm somebody that, you know, this is my calling. This is something that, like, my entire life, like, I've never felt like, I was at the right place at the right time, that I was doing the right thing when I was supposed to be doing it. But this is the first time in my entire, like, adult, quote-unquote adult life, I'm still a kid at heart, but, that I've really felt that within myself. Like, there's like this fire within me, and it's like, I've never been this motivated. I've never been this excited to make content and just chit chat with you guys and get to know you. And people often mistake my pursuit of YouTube and doing like drama videos and whatever, like makeup stores and all that. It's like it's in the pursuit of fame. That's not the case. Like, would I be upset at the success? Like, if I were to be monetized and have a lot more subscribers, and absolutely not, because this is something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I think I'm good at, and it's something that a lot of other people think that I'm good at. And that's not me being cocky at all. For any of you that know me personally, and even if you don't know me in person, I'm the least cocky person that you're ever going to meet. That's just the truth. that's the honest truth. I'm not cocky. I'm just now remotely somewhat confident, and I can say that without hesitation. 6 months ago, no, I would not have said that at all. But I just want to say thank you. Like, I really don't think you can ever be too grateful or too humble or say thank you too many times. But thank you so much for allowing me to do this. And if I never get monetized, that's fine. It really is, because of how much creative joy and how much of my life's blood and just how much pure creativity I put into this, and how much of my soul and how much of myself I put into this. That would be okay. And I've honestly made peace with that. If it never happens, it doesn't happen. If I don't find success, quote unquote success, through YouTube, that's okay. Is that something that I have in mind for myself? Absolutely. Just because it's something that I financially, my family and I could financially benefit from. I mean, when you talk about money on YouTube, that's when people are like, click, you know what I mean? But that's just the case of it. Like, it would tremendously help financially if I were monetized. And is that the passionate force behind what drives me? Absolutely not. And that's where people seem to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The line seems to get blurred. Like, it's okay whenever you're successful and humble and everything, but before you're successful and if you're humble and you talk about the possibility of becoming more successful, it's like, oh my god, like, that's a bad thing, which I don't really understand. I think that's kind of counterintuitive, counterproductive. What do you guys think? I don't know. I really don't want to wash off this look, but I guess we could title this video like, I take a page out of Patrick Starr's book, because I think he had a video called From Trade to Babe, but mine could be like From Babe to Trade. You just get Unready with me. I think that's what we're gonna do. Why not? Whatever. So, I have my Equate Beauty Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelette. Dissolves all traces of makeup, removes waterproof mascara, alcohol, and oil-free. Yes, my nails are atrocious, but what are you gonna do? Year of authenticity, people. Here on YouTube. Okay, so, first things first, and I know it's a shame because I just did this look and everything, but what are you gonna do? It's to remove those lashes, girl. Okay, well, caught my ring light right as, I did that little cut sequence, whatever. I caught it. We're all good to go. But let me just make sure here. Okay. Good girl. Good light. Okay, stay in place. Alright. As much as I hate to do this because I'm in love with this look and it's my go-to, but it's also my everyday, and I can recreate it tomorrow, you know what I mean? But I never like to repeat the same look twice, so, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Okay. To remove the lash. Thanks, Ardell. Love you, girl. Half glam. Okay. Come on, lash. I need some new ones ASAP. If anyone knows of some different lashes, or different products in general that I should try on my channel, please feel free to comment down below and let me know. That's something that I really would love to incorporate into my channel, is unboxing and trying things that my viewers and subscribers recommend. that's something that I would definitely like to experiment with and try in the near future. So let's get unready with me. No idea what the title is going to be just yet, but that's not important. That's not what it's about. It's about the content, and it's about your intention behind the content. And that's what matters, you guys. Okay. And I really kind of, I did wear a lot of makeup today. just a few seconds on that forehead. So, I mean, it's probably going to take a good, at least 4 or 5 makeup pads to really get that, to get that face nice and clean and sparkling fresh, but that's alright. I just think it's such a funny, it's such a different and funny way. I mean, I've done Get Unready with these before. I got the inspiration from Charles Gross, the first time I ever did one, and, you know, like I said earlier, I always give credit where it's due, but, there's just something about, like, yes, like, you know, you guys see me without makeup all the time before, like, I put makeup on, and then you guys get to see the finished look, and it's like, ah, but then just seeing me go from glam to, like, wah, and, like, in 3 seconds flat, there's just something about it that's funny to me. Like, the fact that I've just grown so much as a human adult is insane, because I never would have, like, felt this comfortable and vulnerable, especially, like, to let my guard down like this and be this real and be like, these are my problem areas, like, this is where I'm broken out right now, you know, but, it's because you guys have made me feel at home and made me feel so comfortable, and, honestly, like, you guys gave me a purpose, once again, and that sounds horrible, you know what I mean, like, I have a lovely, absolutely lovely and loving relationship, with my fiance Joe of over 7 years now. My family life is incredible, but, you know, I'm a person that does suffer from bipolar disorder and depression, and, you know, bouts of, severe anxiety, things like that. So, it's just, you know, like, I knew that YouTube was my calling, and it's not necessarily like I needed somebody, or needed I needed the approval of others, but in a way I did. And I know that might be like a double-edged sword, might kind of be like a catch-22, and might rub some people the wrong way, but it's true, like, I knew that I was doing the right thing because, like, you know, there was, like, a force driving me to do it that was so positive, but you guys having a positive, reaction to little old me, as I like to say, just playing with makeup and having fun, and honestly living my dream. It's my dream to do something like this. Like, I'm just a naturally born entertainer. Anyone that knows me will tell you that. But, I really can't imagine my life in any other way now. And it's so funny, like, that I just started making videos last year. I mean, making videos that, that people were actually watching. You know, I did little covers and stuff about 3.5 to 4 years ago. And I, like, used to convince myself, okay, got a little mascara in the eyes, that's alright. And I convinced myself that, that I was a great singer, you know? And people would be like, and, you know, like, people would comment on it and be like, oh, you're so talented. But, like, I wish that somebody would have just been like, you know, Steez, hold up, like, singing is not your forte, you know what I mean? Have I gotten better? Absolutely, but it's just like, I'm a mediocre singer, you know. I thought that was my goal and that was my passion, but it's not. Like, my poetry and my lyrics are still, a huge passion of mine. But, making the world a better place and a more lighthearted place and a more fun place, and just being able to play with makeup and doing it that way, it sounds like a dream come true to me. I mean, it already is. Like, I wake up every day and, you know, I just, my creative juices start flowing, and, I just start, the thoughts just, like, start going, mulling around my head, and, like, the crazy, carousel of thought, and my creative process is just like, and, I just can't wait and every single time, you know, you'd think, like, after being on YouTube for, like, 5 or 6 months, or however long it's been now, or being a creator, or an influencer, I hate that word, as long as I have, that it wouldn't, that I'd already be, like, past the whole, like, oh my god, I cannot wait for everybody to see this, and like, and I get the butterflies in my stomach, and I get nervous, and the whole thing, just like, I just started, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good sign. because I mean, I don't want to ever get too comfortable and just like start going through the motions and just being like, oh, you know, people are gonna watch this, because that's a horrible attitude to have. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers and creators and influencers have that attitude, have that reaction about it. I mean, have like that's the way they start to act, and they get comfortable and seem entitled. And I just never want. I never want to be that. I never want to be that person on YouTube. And I don't think that I could be. I really don't. I've always felt like I was very, very successful and that I was a public figure in my head anyway. So I really don't think that if that actually happened, it would change the way that I feel about my life or myself or anything. I don't think it'll make me any more or any less happy. I just think that I just think that's what I'm here to. It's what I'm here to do. Is just be like a little talking head and a little distraction from, you know, some of the mundaneness that happens in our daily lives. And I say that being somebody that stands for YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like, I love Gabby Hanna, I love Trisha Paytas, I love Tati Westbrook, I love Nikki Tutorials, I love Jeffree Star, even though he blocked me, I absolutely love him. And those are just to name a few, you know. I love Antonio Garza, I love Rich Lux, I love Luscious Massacre. Emma Chamberlain is hilarious, I just now got into her recently. And you know, people give Tana Mojo a lot of shit, but I really like Tana. I like her a lot. I think she's funny, and I think she's about as relatable as it can, about as relatable as it gets, in so many different ways. And I'm sure like a lot of people beg to differ about that, but that's okay. A lot of people, you know, like I'm not their cup of tea either, and that's all right. I've learned to accept that not everybody's going to like me, and that's cool. You know, that's part of putting yourself out there in such a public way. And I made that decision, you know, I took that upon myself to do that. Oh, bristle hair in my mouth again. Classic. Classy. Okay. Turn off that big light and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I swear, it's like, I'm way too hard on myself. I really am. My skin's not that bad. Like, I just feel more comfortable and feel more at home and feel more like myself whenever I'm made up, whenever I'm painted. I really do. And I mean, it's like I have horribly chapped lips right now. And you know, it's by my own doing. You know, obviously, by doing like sometimes 2 or 3 different looks on my lips and using as many makeup wipes, removal products and stuff as I do. But also, since this is a toning spray as well as a setting spray, I might as well let some Dickinson setting spray have its moment of glory and moment in the sun. Oh my god. And it's like, I really like how there's minimal fragrance whenever it comes to a setting spray. It just smells clean. It smells clean and beachy, and it really refreshes everything. Like, your hair is rejuvenated, and your skin's rejuvenated, and even your personality is rejuvenated. I'm just kidding. I think I spit all over the camera. I hope that I captured that, because I wouldn't edit it out. Anyway, but thank you guys so much for getting Unready with me and having a little chit chat, a little kiki, a little kai kai. But until next time, let the ideas begin to roll through my crazy head. But like I said, if you guys would please leave me a comment and let me know what I should do. If you guys have, I mean, not what should I do, but like what products I should give away for my 100th subscriber giveaway or announcement, whatever you want to, however you want to put it. But who and what does Steesburger love more than anything in the whole wide world? Well, for 1, he loves his Stees heads, and for 2, he loves his cheeseburgers. Until next time, you guys, stay beautiful, stay sassy, stay quiet if you do ASMR, and stay humble and beautiful, because Steesburger thinks everyone is.